What's up, guys? We are live. It is
baby.
Wednesday night. We are drinking rum. We're hanging out. We're drinking more rum, and we're hanging more out. So that's how tonight's going to go. And I am super excited you guys are here to hang out with us. We're talking about some really fun stuff tonight.
Are we?
Got good upcoming stuff coming. We do.
Wow.
We do. Royer's just learning about it with you guys, too. He never knows what's going on, ever.
No, I'm completely clueless all the time.
All the time. But it's less stressful that way.
It's more exciting that way.
It is more exciting as well because you just get to learn.
I live a very exciting life, right? Because every time I turn around, it's something new. It's like, whoa,
every time.
I had no idea.
It's amazing.
Wow. Tell me more.
Amazing. So, what you guys drinking tonight? Let us know what you're drinking. If you're new, let us know where you're from. We love hearing from you. If you guys could take a moment to hit that thumbs up button, it does help us reach more people. Let more people know that we're drinking rum, what kinds of rum we're drinking, and where to find the best rums. It helps us out a ton, and it means a lot to us. As well as, if you check out the links down below, we've got a rum club down there where we're shipping premium rum to the doorstep. So if you guys are looking for some premium rum on a regular basis, we got you. As well as we got the Facebook group where Greg has already posted his cocktail of the night. I saw the notification is in our Just Drinking After Hours, which that link is down below as well. So you guys can go check that out as well and be a part of all the stuff happening outside of the show. So now that we got the housekeeping out of the way, always got to get it out of the way. Appreciate your patience during that. Let's see who's hanging out tonight. We got Greg jumping on early, making his drink, making a Tropic Rock City with his Kiss Detroit Rock City rum. Love it. Got it all fancy tonight. Jeremy's here. How you doing? Carlos, what's up? We've got Sean in the house.
Hey, Sean.
How you doing?
Nice to see you.
Alton is here enjoying some Don Q Cristal.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, we like the Cristal.
I'm telling you, it's so good. Let's see here. Greg says the boys reviewed the Mexican rum today that I got a while ago. I really like it in the drink tonight. In the right drink. Sorry, not the drink tonight, but the right drink. It has an agricole taste. It's a little bit more into that. I think it's a great cocktail rum. That is this guy right here. If you guys didn't see today's review, this is the rum that we did and posted today. And I think that it's a great cocktail rum. It's a ton of fun. Got a chance to get this at last Chicago Rum Fest. And it's just absolutely a really fun cocktail maker. So it's definitely worth the try and a good time. So let's see here. Greg taking first on both videos today. Sean, you got to be faster. Got to be faster, Sean. Ain't first or last. Being a Cal Norton Jr. over there. Let's see here. Bryce is in the house. Hello. Glad that you're here. Bryce. Antonio, how you doing? Bamboo. Got the bamboo in the glass tonight. I love it.
Very nice.
I love it.
Very nice. I like it.
Got some Methuselah Grand Reserva in the glass. Jeremy's going fancy, going high-end Reserva. I like it.
Yes, we do.
We have some. I think we have some. We've saved some.
You didn't drink it all yet.
Not yet. Angostura Cask Collection #1 for me. Carlos.
Whoa.
Coming in hot.
That sounds
it's like, hey,
tasty.
Jeremy, stand back.
Tasty.
Stand back. I got this. Haven't decided on a drink yet. Looking for inspiration. Well, let us inspire you.
Wow.
I suggest a good rum.
A good one.
You're welcome.
Not a bad one.
Don't do a bad one.
We suggest a good
one. I suggest a good rum. Royer, speaking of good rum, what are you drinking tonight?
What am I drinking this evening? I am actually having the last that we have of the rum wraps.
You're finishing it.
I am finishing
You're finishing it.
Yep.
Wow.
I tagged it first, so it's mine.
It's mine.
It's mine.
First come, first serve.
Yes, so that's going to be the first drink that I'm going to have this evening.
My goodness.
Well, actually not the first drink that I'm having this evening, but the first drink that I'm going to have with everyone there.
Oh, it's not your first one tonight? There.
Here.
There, here. We're all everywhere. Royer's everywhere.
Oh,
we love it. Appreciate you guys who are jumping in with us here right now. Make sure you hit those thumbs ups. We do appreciate it. It does help us out a ton.
You know what? I'm going to do a quick shout out to a couple of individuals in case they hop on. So I want to do a special shout out to Matt. I know you're watching. You may not be watching right now, but you are watching. You will. And James, I understand you went down a pretty deep rabbit hole the other day watching our videos.
That'll happen.
And from what I understand, you had a lot of fun doing it.
We have a few.
So I'm glad and enjoy. Make sure you have a good rum while you're going down those rabbit holes.
So speaking of another good rum, the rum that I got going tonight that I'm going to be sipping on a lot as I'm going a little heavy tonight. We've got the Everglades White Lightning
nice
rum. Bow. Alfredo Pena from Moonshiners making their rum there.
Baby.
Got that in the glass tonight, sporting it. Hopefully here this weekend, we're going to get a chance to run into both Rum Rats and Alfredo. Hopefully get to do a little live interaction with them. We're going to be looking to hang out with them.
We might even post something live out there.
Might.
Who knows? You never know what's going to happen when we get together and we're out on the road.
You know who does know?
Who?
Is everyone who's a part of the Rum Club, because the Rum Club has their own private group where when we travel, we just post in it and then we let everybody know what we're doing and make other side videos.
The first-hand information,
the first-hand
information. It's almost like they're traveling right with us.
And in this one, they might actually get to see us. Like maybe we'll have, because we're going to have our camera guy with us.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we'll just have him turn the camera on when we get in one of our famous father-son-in-law arguments.
It does happen. It does happen.
It is a real rum. No, it's not. It is a real rum. No, it's not. Rum Shada is too a real rum.
No, it's not.
It has rum in the name. It's rum enough for me. I love it. Let's see here. What do we got going on? Rum is a good way to go when you're deciding. It is. Maybe an old fashioned. There you go. Working on some real McCoy 12 year. Always delicious.
Very nice.
Love it.
Good choice.
Maybe an old fashioned with a bar spoon of every rum I have. That sounds like a great plan. I can't see how that could possibly go wrong. I know when we do it, it is quite amazing. So, hey guys, since you're going to Illinois, could you stop by the Star Union Distillery in Peru, Illinois, and pick up some of their rums, or at least stop at Benny's? Greg, have no fear, because Star Union is actually going to be at Chicago Rum Fest, so we actually don't have to go out of our way to go find them. They're coming to find us. So we will get our opportunity to try Star Union and meet them as they are going to be at the event. So we're pretty excited about that.
They don't suck.
I hope they don't. Greg's been talking them up pretty good.
Hope they don't suck.
And I'm gonna go up there, and the first thing I'm gonna tell them is, I really hope your rum doesn't suck.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna have no idea who we are, and they're gonna be like, "Who is this idiot?"
They're gonna have camera on them and everything. We'll hand them a mic. Say, first words out of our mouth after they accept the mic. Be like, man, I hope your rum doesn't.
Your rum doesn't suck, and then they hand the microphone back. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
Whoa,
what are we doing here?
Getting a little off script. We should just make up a script and hand it to them and do completely nothing that has to do with the script. It'd be a great way to go.
We should.
So getting into some rum news.
Good idea. I like that idea.
Set them up.
That'd be a lot of fun.
So getting into some rum news a little bit, we got a bourbon barrel, a bourbon going into a rum barrel. So Bardstown Bourbon launches a collab with Foursquare Rum, where they are actually aging their bourbon finishing it in Foursquare bottles. So it's a straight rye and bourbon blend of rye and bourbon.
So they're finishing their bourbon in
Foursquare barrels. The interesting part is because it's considered bourbon, right? Because I must be the majority of it, but it's a blend of straight rye and a bourbon finished in Foursquare. A lot of things.
Foursquare
barrels. Right? So there's a lot going on here. But we're seeing more and more of this, which is great for rum. We always see rum finishing in whiskey barrels or sherry casks and other stuff. And now we're starting to see, as rum is picking up, a lot of those other industries are starting to age their stuff in rum barrels. And so we're seeing more and more.
Why would that be?
Because rum is where it's at, and the boom isn't even here yet. We've been on the stair steps up, and it's been amazing. But there's still more to come. Big stuff is happening, and we'll be talking a little bit more about that tonight, because we have some big articles being written about that, actually, which is really cool, because rum is still on the rise. We talk about it all the time. We're here drinking rum. We are a little biased. Full disclosure, everything you see over here is rum besides one bottle. But honestly, like we are just literally super passionate about everything that's happening in the rum industry, and that's why it's growing. That's so exciting. And
great people.
It's because you guys are all in here and you're getting to experience this great community, making it what it is, having a ton of fun, sharing your experiences, and then other people are catching wind of that, and that's really cool.
You know what's been so much fun for me, from my perspective, is the journey.
Yes.
The journey that we have been on.
At least the parts you remember.
Granted.
Sidebar.
That goes without saying.
Sidebar.
It's like, well, duh. It's like, I can't speak to the ones that I don't remember. But no, I mean, seriously, the journey that we've been on, since 2019? have we been doing this seriously
since 2019?
For let me do the math. 4 years?
I thought it was 16, but yeah.
Yeah, I know you did.
I was close.
I'd bring some reality to it.
It's hard to believe I've only been spending 4 years with you. Seems like so much longer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It seems like you never leave.
Seems like I live here, honestly.
Yes.
I love it.
But it's been great. I mean, we've had some really fantastic rums.
We have. Met great people, had great experiences.
The distillers out there, so many craft distillers out there.
It's amazing.
They're just wonterful people.
Yes.
They really are.
So talking a little bit more about this here, they've got a blend of a 7-year-old rye, a 17-year-old bourbon, accentuating the Barbados flavor. And the whiskey is aged for 23 months in 4 square rum barrels on the top house of their area there, creating a lower liquid volume due to the increased evaporation, but yields a more concentrated expression. So they got a plan here. They know what they're doing. 23 months is a good amount of time, right? Just shy of 2 years.
What's interesting is as you're reading that, I'm finding myself intrigued enough to be like, I want to go find a bottle of that.
I want to see if I can pick it out.
I want to see if I can pick that out.
I want to see if I can pick out the flavors of that 4 square rum.
I mean, I guess they're accomplishing at least part of what they're trying to.
They're accomplishing 100% what they're going to do, because if they're getting Rum Daddy Royer over here, hashtag Rum Daddy Royer, because I just made it up on the top of my head and I love it now. I'm going to make a t-shirt that says that. But oh God, too many ideas running through my head.
Ideas.
But if they can get you, Rum Daddy Royer, to be like, I'm going to go buy this bourbon, they're winning.
They are. They're absolutely winning. So yes, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't go out and seek and find one of those bourbons. Yeah. And try it, and maybe we'll review it right here.
Maybe. I love it. I do. I love it.
To me, it sounds like fun.
I want to pick out the flavors. I think that's what's cool, and why a lot of people who are getting into the rums that are whiskey drinkers are because they want to find those flavors in it, and they are.
I mean, for a very well-known company, rum distiller like Foursquare, for them to be using their barrels, it's like, okay, so that's intriguing to me.
Yeah. Bryce says rum shata is good. Wife had me grab rum shata coconut cream. It's not that bad. It's absolutely
not that bad.
Absolutely delicious.
Yes.
I by no means am saying it's not delicious. No. Royer's the one saying it's not.
I did not say that.
He hates it. He's like, anybody that likes rum shata, what's wrong with them?
No, I did not say that.
But I'm on your side. Just remember that as we continue on this journey.
So funny story.
Nope, no time for stories. I'm just kidding. What do you want?
Okay, so my wife drank rum chata all the time. I mean, that was one of her go-tos. Do you remember? We always had a bottle of rum. We always had a bottle of rum chata up in the cupboard, and that was before we started this channel.
Yes.
And
now we got a bottle of everything else.
Upstairs,
I like the trade-off.
It's
a good trade-off, honestly.
Yes.
Not for my bank account, but has been for the rum collection.
Yeah,
it's always good. Let's see here. I've seen a few cocktails that use rum shata that actually sound really good. Absolutely. Yes. It's a great add-on too. It's a great topper. You get some different rum drinks going and mix it in there. Super delicious. Yeah. It's just a really good, tasty little add-on to everything there. It's just obviously very sugary. Let's see here.
You just need to be aware of what you're drinking.
Yeah. So on a different subject, Sam's Club has Uncle Nearest bourbon for about $40. That's $12 less than elsewhere. I need to get some. Sam's Club, Costco, if you guys can go get yourself a deal, they usually carry most of the alcohols at a discounted price from what you see in the store, and they have their own brands that you can go get too. You don't even need a coupon, right? It's not even necessary. So it's super delicious rums to try there, and you can get them for a better price. So if you get yourself a membership, totally worth it. If you're just alcohol shopping, you're welcome.
Hey, Nia's here.
Nia from My Rum Diaries is here. Ahoy, mateys. How you doing, Nia?
Nia.
Hope you're having a fantastic evening. I know she's been busy making videos, more rum content. If you guys are looking for more stuff going on, make sure you check out My Rum Diaries on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. And
she puts some good stuff out there
on TikTok and all the places, all the video places.
She's everywhere.
Everywhere.
She is everywhere.
It's amazing. It's amazing everywhere.
It's almost like
we try
I have expected her to show up here one day.
Yeah, we try to be. We're just not that fast.
No,
I mean,
we
try to be, but man, we just drink too much rum for that. We just can't move that quickly. Get from one platform to the next. It doesn't work. Just doesn't. Let's see here. Dang, that's awesome. Kansas, Sam's, Costco, nor Aldi's sell real alcohol in the stores. How dare they? I will have a talk with Kansas.
We'll call them.
We'll call Kansas.
We will. The whole state. We will
the
call
whole
them.
State.
Tomorrow, what are we doing?
Calling Kansas.
Yep.
Honestly, I would love to see the outcome of that if we just tried calling all the numbers for Kansas. Everybody in charge of Kansas. What's the matter with you?
That would be fun.
I wonder how long it would take for us to get hung up on. I feel like that would be a great video to make.
About 3 seconds.
I don't know. I feel like we could last longer than that. You got a serious voice. They take you seriously.
Yeah,
they take you seriously.
We probably hold out for a few more.
Let's see. Are you guys going to be at the Chicago Rum Festival? Yes,
we are planning on it.
We're planning on it. Obviously, there's some craziness. We're not going to get into it.
No,
you guys
we are not.
See the news. We know it's got some craziness, but fear not, as we have safely repositioned ourselves northern of where the craziness is going on. So
the craziness might follow.
So as long as nothing else goes too crazy, we're still planning on being there. Just FYI.
Yeah.
So hopefully everything works out and we're still able to make that trip. Let's see here. By the way, I made an adult pineapple with my no carb coconut rum, better than Malibu. Love it.
Very nice, Greg.
Greg's always making some delicious concoctions.
Love the
if you guys are looking for some of those amazing concoctions, Just Drinking After Hours, the Facebook group, he's always posting them there, and he's got some of the best concoctions you're going to find.
He does.
Absolutely worth it for Greg. I mean, we just got to make his own little corner, like Greg's corner of everything, mixtures and mixability.
We should start.
I know.
Called
Greg's corner. Yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
We could put him in the garage. It could be Greg's garage. Look we have a whole separate old studio that we used to use. We could just put Greg in Greg's garage. Greg's garage. See?
Greg, are you up for it?
I love it. Let's see here. Kansas has silly liquor laws. Don't a bunch of places.
Yes, they do.
It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. So we got tons of stuff going on, and appreciate the new people jumping in here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Make sure you give us those thumbs up. Let us know you're here. We absolutely appreciate that, and it helps us grow and reach more people that need to know rum is better. That's it. Period. It's better.
Better than anything else.
So getting into the next thing here, we're talking about the latest and greatest in rum hitting the big time, right? So we got an article
hitting the big time.
Big time. So articles are starting to be written from old news, right? We've already covered this news months ago because we're on top of it. If you want to know rum news first, you come here because we talk about it right away. But it's starting to be written about in a bunch of bigger article areas and coming out here. So this one specifically, Drinks Retailing wrote an article here talking about rum hitting the big time only a few months into 2023, and the rum category has already grabbed the attention of the industry, particularly after Philippines-based rum brand Don Papa was purchased by spirits giant Diageo in January.
Didn't we talk about that already?
We did already months ago. In
so
January.
Why is this hitting the news again?
Yeah. So they're starting to talk about it. This is what's going to generate good conversation. This is the kind of stuff that where people who weren't in the rum industry are going to start being pulled into it, because if you're not already in it, you're always last to know, right? It always comes out late and they make a big hype thing about it later. And they're like, look, we're first to know. And really the news has been out for months. But, these guys are starting to generate some more activity with that, which is great. And we're getting into Brown-Forman finalized its acquisition of Diplomatico rum, right? That was another thing that happened early this year. And so we're starting to see these big giants purchasing these rum brands. And really what that means, I'm going to boil it down for you guys because I already know that the people who have been in the rum game, and for those of you who don't, I'm going to give you the highlights right now. What that basically means is the giants, the spirit giants are telling us rum is coming. The premium rum market is next. That's why they're buying into it and starting to get positioned to generate new stuff, come out with it and be into that brand and have time to develop it this year before it pops off. So the big pop hasn't even happened yet. And rum's been growing.
No, and here's the thing. I mean, so everybody knows the people with all the money are making the stuff happen.
Yeah, like right? Royer. Making
yeah.
everything happen.
Exactly. Just like me.
Yes.
So these big, gigantic companies with all the money.
Like Rum Daddy Royer.
They are buying up these rum companies and they're making stuff happen. They're putting it out there. They are guaranteed that they are not going to lose their money. Why? Because they're going to make rum a thing.
Yes. Absolutely. Right? I want to catch up on some comments because I see some good ones.
Also, before you do that,
I want to get into it.
Before you do that, I want to say again, make sure you check out Nia at My Rum Diaries because she also has some really good rum news out there.
Absolutely. We're always talking about good rum stuff. You got to have all the rum
I've been
content.
Really enjoying your videos.
I love it.
Thank you for sharing that stuff.
So talking about this acquisition and what's already like kind of going on here. So Scott says, I believe rum is gaining popularity due to bourbon having an allocated bottle craze. It definitely pushed me away from bourbon lately. Yeah, and then you have bourbon barreled rum. So that's been a big part in the Americas, right? So like bourbon barreled rum, whiskey barreled rum in America has popped off first because obviously that's where our taste buds and palates are
bourbon trying to hold on to their stock, right? They're trying to say, oh, wait a minute, we're changing, we're doing things better. We're doing the rum way.
And I think people still are holding on to whiskey like, oh, it's still going to be on. But I'm like, you're still, no, not like, yes, they're still going to be a giant. It's not like whiskey's going away.
No, they are going away. But rum is going to,
rum's coming for the throne. It's coming for it. It's going to have its time in the light here. And it's coming because it has, especially in America, it's taken on some of that in the UK and some of the other areas. It's gotten more tropical and more of the, traditional base, and that's starting to leak into America as well. We're seeing more of that this year than we ever have of like the Dunder, High Ester, like pot still, agricole. That stuff is being pushed now in America.
Another really good channel to check out is Steve the Barman.
Steve the Barman, which he's out of the UK, so it's a great difference of perspective too.
We've had him on here before. We'll probably have him on again.
Yes, and so it's really cool to see. Carlos says, so eventually they will mess things up. Yes and no. Yes and no. And I'm going to tell you why, Carlos. Carlos, yes and no. So here's what's going to happen with all the big companies, right? We're like, oh, they're going to buy it and they're going to screw it up. Okay. Rum is great. Don't mess this up for us.
Don't mess with it.
Don't mess with it. If you don't want rum messed up, make sure you're hitting thumbs ups because we do everything we can to fight for rum not getting messed up. Okay.
We do.
So at this point, what you're going to see is these big brands are getting in, but they understand what these companies have built. Okay. So they're not looking to mess with it, at least for the foreseeable future. Okay. Now I don't know what'll happen in 10 years. I don't know. Everything can change. But as of the foreseeable future, they're going to keep their premium rums going the way they are because they know they're finding their foothold. This is what people are looking for. That's what they're going to keep doing, getting staying in that premium rum spectrum that those companies have already built to stay for it. Now, obviously, they like to make money and they like to do stuff. So one of two things is going to happen that will both negatively impact the rum game. First, they may change it. Bacardi Oak Heart. We all know that story.
Don't get me started on that.
So we all know the story, right? That kind of thing can happen across the board over a period of time with anyone, depending on how long the contract is to keep the recipe the same.
Yes.
Also, what can happen that isn't as bad, but still bad, is it gets more expensive because since they can't make it cheaper, the next logical option is to slowly raise the price. So that way they offset it and they don't have to change it. It stays the product, but it gets more expensive. But that's a better option because at least our rum stays the way that we like it. So those are the two things that come from big rum brands taking over.
That's talking about big rum brands. Okay.
Yes.
So, and Carlos, I agree with you. They're gonna screw it up because the people with all the money, they usually screw stuff up.
Like Rum Daddy Royer.
It happens. Anyhow, but that's one of the reasons. That is one of the reasons also that we love the craft distillers out there.
And there's always going to be those craft distillers. So no matter what, we're just getting more people into the rum circuit.
Yes.
Creating more of that, which is just going to create more opportunity for craft rum distillers to make great products.
Craft distillers like Knox and Dunn.
Like Everglades White Lightning.
Like Rum Rats.
Like Really Bad Rum.
Like Cooliana.
Like Just Rum.
Yeah, baby.
Look at all that. We can just go for days.
I mean, we can. I mean, there's so many craft distillers that we have behind the bar here, and they're awesome. They're awesome products. But the nice thing about that industry is that with the big money, if you follow the money, You know, they always say just follow the money.
Yeah, that's why I follow Royer wherever he goes.
That's where it's going.
That's why I never leave.
So these big companies are buying into these rum companies. They're making things expand and grow. The craft, it's going to happen for the craft distillers as well.
Yes.
You know, because there's a lot of smart people out there that want to buy a good product, not necessarily just a big name brand. So, you know, just keep all that in mind as you're making your purchase.
While we're doing this here, and while we got a lot of people on here, I really want to give some perspective here to Royer. So we've been calling Royer for a while. Roger, right, became Royer on this channel. Became Royer. But now I'd like to know how well the name Rum Daddy Royer is sticking.
Oh my God!
So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments.
No.
Royer or
good.
Rum Daddy
no,
Royer?
I am not introducing myself as Rum Daddy Royer.
How many thumbs ups do we need to get Royer to have you do one review where you introduce yourself as Rum Daddy Royer? What do we got to do? What do we got to get? How many we got to get?
15.
15 thumbs ups, and we'll get a video with Rum Daddy Royer introducing himself as such.
Oh, yeah.
And I really want that video. How do I get on here? How do I thumbs up my own video? Hold on.
I have no idea.
I definitely can play this game.
No idea.
I'm a part of this. I never do this, but I'm...
Look, they're taking thumbs away.
Yeah. No, they're not. It's going up.
They're taking thumbs away.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you for that.
They're definitely not. Look at this. Boom! I'm playing the game, too. I'm in this.
Oh,
and we're getting to 15. Okay, let's catch up on some comments while we gain some thumbs ups for Rum Daddy Royer over here. Let's see here. Roger Ham's in the house. Just had his shot of Uncle John's Cut. How you doing, Roger?
Hey, Roger.
Glad you're enjoying your drink tonight at Uncle John's Cut. As
I
long
know
as
what he's waiting for too.
I know.
Right?
Number 13.
Right.
Jeremy says as long as they don't screw it up like Bacardi did with Oakart, right?
Exactly.
They better not.
Exactly.
Better not mess it up. Alton says, where does Royer shop for his shirts? I need some new shirts that will get attention. I'm going to tell you what Rum Daddy Royer does, okay? So what he does is he has a wardrobe on the other side here of hanging shirts to choose from because he's got a bunch. And everywhere he goes, he tries to get one. So
I do.
This came from Miami Rum Renaissance Festival that we were at. This is actually their shirt that they sell, and he got one, right?
Yep.
And so he's got several shirts like this. And we've had Jeremy go out and purchase one of Royer's shirts, literally find it and buy
I wear it once in a while
because
just in honor of Jeremy.
Because he's got so many different ones that are just absolutely awesome. He's got the best tiki shirts and all the rum drinking shirts. It's the Royer stuff.
You
got to come out with your own clothing line. Like I'm telling you what, you already got a wardrobe over there. We got to get a Royer, Rum Daddy Royer. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
We could just call it Rum Daddy Royer.
No.
And it says it on the tag. No. Rum Daddy Royer. Oh, that'd be so good.
Maybe long after I'm gone.
I love it. I love it. We're going to work on that. We got to make some initial investments here. So we're trying to get 15 thumbs ups for Rum Daddy Royer to introduce himself as such in a video. Okay. We want him introducing himself like that in videos. Let's see here. Tony's in the house. How you doing, Tony? Good evening.
Hey,
Glad
Tony.
that you could be here. I hope rum doesn't get ridiculous like bourbon and whiskey has. I don't foresee that happening for at least a long time. Foreseeable future,
so
I don't see that happening.
Seriously, I really don't. Gosh, I don't see that happening.
So here's why I don't see it happening for a long time is because the craft game is so strong. There's so much competitiveness in the market, and rum already has a stigma of being cheaper.
Yeah.
So when you make it more expensive, it becomes harder to sell, right? Like you have to really be in marketing and do that. So I don't see the rum jumping pricing too much.
I don't either.
It will a little bit. Of course it will a little bit. It always does, right?
Also, I mean, the rum industry is a very competitive industry. I mean, we've had some really incredible rums. I'm really surprised that they're as inexpensive as what they are. Yeah. Right? I mean, we've had rums that are below $30 that can compete with an $80 rum. Right. You know, and it's like, wow. You know, so these people are really trying hard to make a name for themselves. They're trying to get noticed.
You want to be competitive, so you got to price it right. You want to make money, but you're not going to overprice it. So I see that sticking around for the foreseeable future, at least the next 10 years, before it gets anywhere beyond that.
Crazy.
Kind of crazy. Obviously, 10 years is too far out to predict, but where I'm at right now is over the next 10 years, we're not going to see that.
Nope.
Let's see here. I like that more small distilleries are popping up. There is one in my state called Richland Rum. Are they the ones with all the flavors?
I think so.
Is that they're in the South somewhere? Is that somewhere in the South where? Because I want to say we've
definitely heard of Richland.
Yeah, we've heard of Richland Rum. I wonder if we've had it. We might have had it. I can't remember.
I've got a friend out in Virginia that she had told me, and I swear maybe it was Richland Rum that she was telling me about.
Yeah.
Janet, if you're on, let me know if I'm right at what you were recommending for the Richland Rum.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to jump through some comments. I see some good chit chat going on. Appreciate you guys.
Oh, yeah.
We are two thumbs ups away for Rum Daddy Royer to introduce himself as such. So if you guys want Royer introducing himself as Rum Daddy Royer, make sure that you guys get us over 15.
This is one of the things that I love about this community. You know, I mean, all the conversation that we have going amongst everybody.
So many good conversations.
So many good conversations. You know, and I think it's just so cool.
I do too. Tony's sipping on some Zacapa XO. Got some delicious Zacapa XO.
I was thinking about that tonight.
It's a good one.
I was thinking, I love the Zacapa
XO. Down Foreman changed the recipe for early times bottled and bond. Ask Bourbon Guy how they made folks go crazy. You know, so that's where it's like, that's what they do, right? There's the two things. They're either going to change the recipe to make it more inexpensive and what they think they should do, or they're just going to raise the price and keep it the same. So,
and you got to be careful, because when you got big companies in there, they're looking for ways to improve their margin on their product. That's the number one thing that they're looking for, is to improve their margin.
They got to do it somehow. And
so a lot of the ways that they do that, they leave in more of those things that they should not be having in there in the first place.
So because I like you guys, and because you're here right now, I'm gonna give you my tip of the evening for how you should handle this. Right now, this is between us and everybody you tell. Make sure that you go out and you find yourself those bottles of Diplomatico and Don Papa, and you get them now and you go try them. Because one thing you can be sure of is right now they are those products. Go try them for what they are. And then if things change down the road, you'll have a great opportunity to take the journey we're taking and going down the craft rum, like the independent rum market, and getting into rums that are a little lower key. And you can still take yourself down an amazing journey and find sweet gems along the way, the entire way. So you have no worries of a shortage of any of it. But I'm telling you, if you want to get a chance to try those products without there being any fear of change, just get them now. Just get them now, and you don't have to worry about it.
So one of the things that I find really interesting, that very appealing to me, is the fact that, you know, I can actually talk to John from Just Rum. Right? I can talk to Lee Brown from Doc Brown, Really Bad Rum. I can talk to Steven from Rum Rats. I can talk with Doreen from Modern Matriarch. These are the craft distillers out there. They're not a big name brand that you will never be able to get in touch with the person that actually makes the decisions.
Right.
You won't be able to do that. But with these companies, you know what? They're front and center. You make it out to Sandy, Oregon, and go to just a distillery or just a tasting room, and you'll see John. You will see and meet John in person, and he's the one that's making all the choices about his own company.
Absolutely.
You know, and I think that's awesome.
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
So it just, I don't know. I get excited about that sort of thing.
And you should. You should get excited about. I get excited about standing next to Rum Daddy Royer. We're at 15 thumbs up. Did you see that, Royer? We got our thumbs ups in.
I was trying to ignore it.
We'll take more thumbs up from Rum Daddy Royer. Let's hear you say it.
Rum Daddy Royer.
Oh, doesn't that sound good? I'm thinking this is a whole new branding line for us.
Really?
I'm thinking we can brand everything this way. It sounds so good.
No.
So Georgia, Richland. I told you it's south. It was south.
Yep.
I knew it was. I was thinking Kentucky, but I knew I didn't sound right. Georgia. I'm pretty sure they were at Miami a few years ago.
Yeah, they could have been.
I'm pretty sure they were. I think
yes, you know what? You're absolutely right.
I knew it.
You were absolutely right.
We've actually had several of their runs.
I remember. Yes, they've got all kinds of different
flavors and kinds and whatever.
All kinds of different.
I love it.
I remember the guy that we talked to.
Yeah, the owner was there.
Yes, Yes.
Yes.
So that good
nostalgia.
Memory.
Thank you.
Good memory, man.
I didn't drink as much rum as you, so I can actually remember the trip. That's what I'm there for. Robert, you are about to become more rich than Rum Daddy Royer now that you have your own company. Thank you, Craig. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yes, I do. I did that.
You did.
Obviously, we don't cross over a ton here, but yes,
No.
I did. I did start my own company. So yes, thank you. Thank you so much, Craig. We don't really cross over a ton. I'm not going to get into it a ton here. I run a real estate company in Iowa. That's all I'm going to say about that, because we're here for rum. We're here for rum. Let's see here. Scott from Richland Rum is amazing. Yes, absolutely. Love their Mustang conversation efforts. Yes. Let's see. I will like early. Roger came in early just to make you say Rum Daddy Royer. I love it. I love it. That's amazing, Roger. Thanks, you Roger. For working for the cause.
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Is there really only 4 likes right now? No. There's 15.
I got to tell you, I really enjoyed our trip out to Sandy, and I really appreciate the time that we were able to actually spend with Roger and have some discussions with him about some different things.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate that, and it was very memorable to me.
Yes.
So it really meant a lot.
I agree.
Appreciate meeting you in person, and I'm so glad that you're here on the channel.
I hope we get the chance to meet all of you at some point, because I love meeting you guys. Like, that's why I love the Rum Club that we got in the link down there. I love all that because I love talking with you guys and hanging out. Yeah. I cannot wait to meet you guys in person.
I look so forward to Wednesday nights here at our bar, and it's just so much fun because we get to talk with such fantastic people from across the globe. Literally across the globe.
It's amazing. We love it. We love it. So let's catch up. I want to catch up on comments because we're a little far behind. So I'm gonna power through. Ready?
All right.
I heard some distillers say that they will change a recipe or cancel a product to increase sales. Of course, there's always going to be people who are looking for the check. They're out there. It's going to happen. Yep.
Well, and part of how this works is they will buy a competing brand. They'll buy them. They'll shut them down just so they can keep their original product going in an upward market.
Absolutely. Right? Thumbs ups for Rum Daddy Royer. Rum Daddy Royer. Can't find my thumbs. I love it. We got it there.
All right.
Let's see here.
Man.
Carlos had a chance to try Richland Rum. Really liked it. Love that. Dress to impress. Go Rum Daddy Royer. Yes. Yeah. My awesome wife, Kristen, found it for me as a gift. Yes, great shirt. Yeah, you got one of Royer's shirts, the wardrobe. I'm finally catching up. Look at this. Chris from St. Pete on a really good Mai Tai with some really bad rum.
Awesome.
Everyone hit that thumbs up for Rum Daddy Royer.
Yeah, baby.
Yes.
That's awesome. So because Chris is here, I'm not sure if this will show up or
not. Well, just put it in the camera. Well, no, not really. It blurs when we turn the lights on.
It does. It's a light back here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I love it.
Thank you, Chris.
I think for rum to really take off, they're going to have to adopt some regulations across the board and a lot more transparency. Agreed, Bryce.
Agreed.
So we're seeing it happen. It's happening. More people are doing it. I shouldn't say a ton, like small amounts. It's the craft distillers that are really getting more into it. But we will see regulations go into place at some point. We're going to keep fighting for them. And the people always have the power, guys. It's what we're fighting for. And as more people come into the real rum market, right, because they know there's more out there than the big brands. There's nothing wrong with drinking the big brands. Enjoy your big brands. But when you get into find that there's more, you start to have that in-depth look into things you can do to help and support and do things. That this is the fight that really anyone who enjoys rum should be fighting for, because all it doesn't change anything other than the fact that you get to see the transparency of the rum that's being made, how it's being made, what's in it. And that's the beautiful thing about it.
So here's, I'm not sure my opinion on some things.
Why are you breaking? Is this part of your new brand? I love this. Guys, you're going to, come on. Yes.
Hang on. Hey,
Rum Daddy Royer is making his debut. This is good. This is so good.
Stop.
No.
So, just calm down.
This is awesome.
Just calm down. So, in my opinion, as we're going through and the rum world is expanding and growing and getting noticed finally, right? There's people that are talking about lawsuits and this type of stuff.
And we know Royer's feelings on lawsuits.
So my belief, from the other night, I didn't really have a chance to really express,
express yourself clearly enough for everyone.
So hang on.
Hold on. You're looking a little hot and bothered, Royer. Let me cool you down with your wallet.
Okay. Hang on.
Rum Daddy Royer is getting overheated.
All right. So in my opinion, this is how you make your vote matter as far as whether or not you like a product. It's the All-American dollar.
Yes.
Now, and how do I know this?
45.
Check this out.
Look at these huge 45.
Check this out. Does everybody see it? Arg. Right? Couldn't be more rum related right there. This is how you decide whether or not a company is going to succeed or fail. You buy their product if you like it. You don't buy their product if you don't.
It's
right. That simple. We don't need to necessarily bring some lawsuits into it. If you don't like the fact that they aren't disclosing the information that they should be, contact them. Send them an email. Say, hey, I want to know more about your product. I enjoy the taste, or I just want to know more about your product. Tell me, do you add sugars to this? I need to know. I'm diabetic, and I need to know if what I'm drinking. That sort of thing. You can reach out to these companies and actually do that.
That's right.
You don't have to smack somebody with a lawsuit. Then you get all these people
smacked.
Then you get all these people that are in it for the wrong reasons.
That's right.
They're joining that lawsuit for the wrong reasons.
Yes.
So the lawsuits have their place.
Be more like Royer, Rum Daddy Royer. Get in it for the money.
Give me that. Give me that.
His $45 that he's got out ready. Keeping you cool down, Rum Daddy.
I happened across, so I got this in change the other day.
Yes.
I thought this was just so cool. And so, yes, I'm going to keep this.
I love it.
Arg.
Yeah. Royer's so wealthy. Rum Daddy Royer is so wealthy. He doesn't even spend his dollar bills. He just collects them. I love it.
Go upstairs for the rest.
I love it. All 45 of it.
All 45.
That's a lot.
It is.
That's
a whole bottle of rum right
that's
there.
That's $40 more than I'm carrying right now. That's woo. Outdid me. Let's see here. Good day, gents. I hope all is well and rummy. Minister B, welcome in. Glad you could be here. And it is very
nice.
rummy. Very rummy. Roger said made 15. Yeah, 15. Got the thumbs ups rolling in. We appreciate it. Thank you.
We do.
Or just get just rum. There you go. That's all you gotta do.
There you go.
Rum Daddy Royer clothing line. Alton, I agree. Craft rums carry more pride, in my opinion. Absolutely.
100%.
And I think
say it better myself.
It's hard because it's like they almost have to. If you don't, you're really not setting yourself up for success, because as a smaller brand, you have to have more pride. You have to show more, because you have to work 3 times, if not 4 times as hard as the big guys to make sure that you're able to stay in production. Yeah. These guys that are out here who have been making rum for years that you see behind us, and every time we share, they are working 3 to 4 times harder than anyone else just so they can keep producing good rum. Guys, they're not living lavish lifestyles.
No, they are not.
Whatever. They're literally in this to make the best rum for you guys to be able to enjoy.
They don't have stockholders.
Which is why you guys should be out there trying them and checking stuff out, because they're also different, but then getting a chance to support them in their craft and what they're doing to keep this alive and keep it going.
For so many of them, it's a real passion. I mean, it's a true passion. We've met so many of the distillers in person. It's just a true passion.
Absolutely. Minister B, this is the best. We're going to get, how many thumbs ups do we need to start an airline?
Say what?
Mr. B says, there you go, a new airline, Rum Daddy Roy Air. I love it. Nice. That would be amazing. I'm going to tell you what, this is impossible goals, but if we ever achieved it, if we could get a plane, we have a name.
We'll put that out.
We have a name. It's the Rum Daddy Roy Air. I love it. That is awesome. I absolutely love that. Let's see here. Rum Dog Millionaire by Rum Daddy Royer. There it is. Brought to you by Rum Daddy Royer. In Chicago, you need to introduce him as Rum Daddy Royer. I'm going to. That is how he's getting introduced all events ever is, hello, I'm Robert. This is Rum Daddy Royer. We are just drinking. It's amazing. It's so good. So good. I love it. You're going to get used to it. You know what's funny is you were embarrassed about Royer at first, too. You were. Remember that?
I remember when it all happened.
There was a time where he didn't like to be called Royer. He was Roger, right? And we kind of give him some crap about Royer, and we keep saying it, and then eventually it just stuck. So all I'm saying is Rum Daddy Royer's got a chance.
This is not gonna stick.
Rum Daddy Royer's got a chance. I don't know. I don't think you are. I don't think you are.
I don't know about Rum Daddy Royer.
Rum Daddy Royer is sounding real strong right now. Seems like a real front runner. Okay, we got a lot of thumbs ups for Rum Daddy Royer. We can't deny the people.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do.
I love it. Awesome. Would run loose. It's cool pirate, no rules image if they adopted regulations. Yeah. I mean, I guess the no rules image, the pirate. I think the pirate kind of gets overplayed a little bit in rum. Obviously, a lot is built off of it, and we respect that. We love it. Yep. We participate. Okay,
we do.
We get that. But at the certain point of modern day society, you can't just let everything run loose forever, because then there's really no way to concentrate the growth of it and make it actually fit modern day, right? Like we got to have some transparency on it. So I understand what you're saying, but as far as the growth of it goes, it's got to be there.
I think also what Scott's saying is, though, part of the attraction maybe for the rum world is the fact that right now there is a lack of rules.
Yes.
Right? So it is the Wild West.
There's no rules.
Liquors. It's
there's one rule.
There's one rule here. Nobody wants to see that. Anyhow,
you're right. I'm not challenging that,
but I that can be part of the attraction too, which I get and I understand, and that's one of the I enjoyed that aspect of the rum world.
Yeah,
is the fact that there are fewer rules. I do wish that I had a little bit more insight into what was in the product.
Agreed.
I do wish. Because my wife is diabetic, and I want to know if I'm picking something up that has more sugars added, so that we can just understand that it does.
I love it. Yeah, we have to. We have to.
And you have nut allergies.
I have a nut allergy, so it's good to know.
There's actually some rums that you've had
that had nuts in it.
And
I almost died. And I always tell you, Royer, if I die from a bottle of rum, you sue the crap out of that company.
Oh yeah.
You better bumbo. You better bumbo the crap out of that company. Okay?
I would.
You better go get them.
I will.
Yeah.
You've seen me at cell phone.
It's my dying wish.
You've seen me at cell phone companies.
Yep.
They don't stand a freaking chance.
If that's my dying wish, if I die from a bottle of rum that had nuts in it that didn't tell me, you better go bamboo them to death.
Oh yeah, that'll happen. There's no shit
there. Let's see here. So that's why I love Just Rum, Teddy Bear 944. Yes, absolutely. They're very transparent, right?
They are very transparent.
Craft Rum out of Oregon, very transparent. Bryce says Plantation is one of the big ones that is very transparent, and I can respect that. They catch a lot of crap for it too.
Yes, they do.
Plantation.
They honestly do.
Plantation actually has a large group of the traditional rum industry that is upset at them because they feel it's not true traditional rum because they're being transparent about what they're doing. I say, Kahui, I love what they're doing. They're bringing in tons of natural aspects, and they're modernized it, and they're transparent. Plantation is one of those companies that they're doing it all right.
Yes,
doing it all right, and I love everything they're doing. I got not a single negative thing to say about Plantation.
They are a big rum company out there that like he said, they're doing things correctly.
Yeah.
And they've got so many different expressions out there. If you don't like one, try another one. You might like that one.
Yes.
They bring some more of the old world aspect and flavors and textures to their rum, which is very interesting.
I love it. Oh my gosh, Greg, I love this. So I heard Elon was going to make SpaceX rum in orbit.
Oh my!
If they make Nia's like in just drinking in space, I'm sold. We're going to space, okay? I'm going to get my hands on that bottle of rum. I'd buy a ticket. Rum Daddy Royer's going to buy a ticket.
Yeah, I would buy a ticket.
He's going to buy two.
Yeah, I'd buy a ticket.
2 tickets.
Yep.
2. Let's get that right, Rum Daddy.
We
okay?
would definitely bring back a bottle.
2 tickets to the moon. Okay. Yes. May the rum be with you always. Absolutely. That would be funny to watch them drink floating bubbles of rum. I'm gonna tell you what. You can do this stuff in airplanes. Can you get an airplane that takes you up so you can float? Can we just drink rum up there while we're floating? Is that a hazard? Is that like frowned upon if we're drinking rum while slamming into the side of an airplane floating us? I drink rum in an airplane normally.
I don't know.
I don't know. We might need to look into that. I don't know. It seems like something we should do. 100% Rum Daddy Royer. I love it. I love the support. All the thumbs ups for Rum Daddy Royer. He will be introducing himself in a video. I'm going to make that the next video. The next video we do, and I'm going to bump that all the way to the front. And you say one video now, but I'm going to look how much support you have.
I understand.
Look at the support.
I understand.
Rum Daddy, listen. You're not listening to me. You have all the support of the people.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I don't know that I feel, I don't know. It's just
the people have
spoken. I'm good with Royer.
Rum Daddy Royer. The Rum Daddy. It's a whole new brand. We got to get a clothing line. I'm just saying. This could be our second rum from Rum Dog Millionaires and then Rum Daddy by Royer. Oh my gosh.
All right.
That's so good. The bamboo effect. Carlos. That's right. New merch, a hoodie with saying just drinking with Rum Daddy Royer. That would sell. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that? Goodness. It would so sell. It would. Hoodie, t-shirt, hats, you name it. Rum Daddy Royer. I'm wearing the crap out of it. That'd be awesome. I love it. I don't want to be a part of any of the branding anymore. I just want the whole front of our thing to be Rum Daddy Royer now.
No.
Can this just be Rum Daddy Royer featuring Robert?
No.
We got to change the show. We do.
We are not changing the show.
We have to.
The show is good just the way it is.
We'll just rename. We don't need to be just drinking anymore.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. People wouldn't find us otherwise.
Can we be just drinking with Rum Daddy Royer? Special guest Robert.
No, we can't. No,
oh my gosh, so good. No. Rum rules: must be at least 40 ABV. Must tell how much added sugar. Must taste great. I don't agree with the 40 ABV. I'm just saying I'm one of those guys that's a little against it. I think added sugars are also like as long as they tell you is fine.
As long as they tell you.
Yep. And must taste great. That's a tougher one to hit because. Yeah. Obviously, everyone's palates are different.
Everybody's opinion.
So everybody's going to think different rums taste great. So I think all rum can taste great. Even people love Blackheart, even though we don't. There's people out there that love it. So, everybody's got to have their own flavors. But the 40 ABV, I think real rum can go down to, I would say I really start considering it not real rum when it drops below, I want to say 30, but like, above 30, so like 33, 32.
For me, 35%.
35 is most of the time.
Bottom.
35 is most of the time, but I found a few rums that are like 33, 32, and I'm kind of in it, and I like what they're doing and stuff, but yes, it becomes more of a liqueur.
But there again, that is our opinion, whether or not we choose to purchase those products.
Exactly. So it doesn't really matter what we think, right? Like, we're just out there enjoying products, and you can call it whatever you want.
That it's worth somebody's time and trouble and expense of,
What's going to happen with those lower percentage bottles is they're going to name it, this is Rum Dog Millionaire, obviously not ours, but they're going to call it Rum Dog Millionaire, and then in a really, really tiny print at the bottom, they're going to be like, this is a rum liqueur.
No.
So the label in giant labels.
If we came up with our own rum,
not us. I'm just saying that's what companies are going to do.
Our name on something.
Our name.
It's going to be.
Well, ours is hefty.
It's going to definitely be north of 45.
I mean, I don't even know. This doesn't even have proof. It's unknown. That's what we put on our bottle.
Unknown.
Flavor is also unknown. It's hot dog.
I feel like we're sucking around for a lawsuit.
It's pineapple hot dog water, just so you know. So that's what it is. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Let's catch back up here and have an accurate age statement. Yeah, that is helpful. The age statement thing gets me. I really dislike when it's misleading.
Some companies in a lot of heat for that.
They're
they're
Florida Cana was one of them.
definitely.
Right? Like they got nailed for that. Good.
They did. And yes,
Rum Daddy Royer, the police. We got a police named Royer?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
No.
We'll come up with one.
But I mean, there are certain things, that need to be monitored, and there should be some sort of, loose guideline at least. Right now, I don't think there is even really necessarily a loose guideline.
Yes.
It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, not at all. Let's see here. Rum Daddy Royer for Prez. 100%.
I would not want that job.
Teddy says,
I'm telling you right now.
Teddy Bear says, Rum Daddy chill. Yeah. I like Greg's idea. Companies could send all of us free samples and we will judge if it's good or not. I respect that.
Go. I
respect that.
I think that's a
Absolutely.
great idea.
I think Malibu is only around 20 ABV. The rest is sugar. Yeah, Malibu is a liqueur. It is.
Definitely.
That one's definitely a liqueur.
One of the funny things to me, I wasn't going to say this, but I will.
Here it comes. Chris is like, every show should have a Rum Daddy rant. Get it, Rum Daddy Royer. Get it. Let's go. What's the rant?
Did they really?
Yeah. What's the rant, Royer? Okay, well, Rum Daddy Royer's rant.
Tone this down.
Nope. Let's go. What do we got?
So, now I'm self-conscious.
Oh, come on. Where's the thunder?
So, one of the things that, I was thinking about the other day after the bamboo incident was the fact that, there's other companies out there, other big name brands, bigger than bamboo, that is at 35%, and they've been in the industry for such a long time, and they're claiming that they're true rum, right? I think, I'm not even going to say their name. I'm sure everybody can understand.
There's multiple.
Who I may be talking about. And I don't know that they've ever had any lawsuits against them. Probably because they're so freaking big. It's like you're picking and choosing who you want to attack.
Yep.
I don't know that's...
Rum Daddy Royer attacks everyone. He doesn't pick and choose. He goes for the whole market.
If there's an area that
look how quiet he's being
that
now.
Needs to be.
I love how much you're just like trying to be calm. Yeah, this is
okay. I'm trying really hard.
We're all friends.
Yes, we're because
I love it.
Anyhow, so
I love it.
There's just some companies out there that haven't been really talked about in that fashion, and I find it interesting.
I love it. Let's see here. So Chris made it home. Hello, Chris. Glad that you're home. Glad that you're here. And hopefully you have some time to relax now. And now that you're home. My rum diary is what is Malibu, right? What is that? What's Malibu?
It's a car. I used to have one. It was a 1974 Chevy Malibu.
Yeah, right? Malibu is coconut sugar water with a little rum. Malibu is one of those things that's like, hey, if you like it, great. I love that. Like, drink what you like. It's in the rum aisle. I get it. But that's one of those classifications that's going to end up as a liqueur.
And don't
it's not
let
enough.
Somebody tell you that you're doing it
You're not doing it wrong. And enjoy the crap out of it. Just understand that when you're getting into other rums, that's a different ball. That's different. It's just different.
We've been doing this for 4 years now.
We still love you. It's just different.
We've been doing this for 4 years now. And I cannot tell you how many people have told us we're doing this wrong.
We've only been 21 for 4 years. Can you believe that?
I know, right?
God, it's crazy. 25 has never felt so weird.
I feel like hanging out with you has been really hard on me.
It's been really taking a toll on you.
It has taken a toll on me.
It really has. Okay, I got a little rum news I want to finish out before the end of the show. Are you guys ready for 5 rums that the experts say that are the best rums of 2023?
I love these. Hang on.
Don't you love the experts?
Who are the experts? See, now you want to rant.
The experts.
Who are the experts?
Here comes Rum Daddy. Here we go. Rum Daddy Royer. Thumbs up for Rum Daddy Royer. Let's get into the experts' opinion.
All right, here we go.
On the best rums.
Let's do this thing.
So we got 5 bottles of rums most recommended by the expert websites for the best rum of 2023.
Do we have a defining factor of who these experts are?
That's all it says.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we agree with them.
Well, this one's Rolling Stone. I know that. I'll try to figure it out as I go. Okay. Number 1, on the list. Well, number 5 on the list.
Number 5?
But the first one we're saying, but number 5 on the list. Diplomatico Rum Reserva Exclusiva.
Sure.
That's a good one.
That is a good
I think
one.
you should try it.
That is absolutely worth trying.
I think it's
definitely
really
go
good.
out and find that.
I think it's a great rum, very versatile, very Venezuelan rum.
I hope there's something. I'm just wanting to really.
I know you are. Number 4 on the list here, we've got Appleton Estate 8-year-old rum. Another good one.
Wow, that's a really good one.
That's a good rum, right? Like it's
kind of funny. Just the other night, didn't we have Appleton 8?
Yeah, we did.
And you were like, oh, because sometimes what I'll do is I'll make a drink and I won't tell him what's in it.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
What is that?
Right.
You know.
Now here it is for number 3.
Okay, here we go.
On the list. Okay. Flor de Caña 12.
Really?
Best rum 2023.
Best rum.
Best.
Best
it's
rum.
The best, Royer. Best. Didn't we just talk crap about them like 10 minutes ago?
So, it's Flor de Caña.
It's better than most of the big brands.
Most of the big brands.
Not as good as it's like, what you should be going to find.
No, this should not be in a top 5.
A lot of people really like it, though. I've ran into a lot of people that really like it.
And it's okay. I think we used to have a bottle. We still have a bottle?
We do, because we don't
really have the 12?
We have 12. It's right here. Look at this.
Okay, so in honor, tell you what,
let's try it.
Let's try it.
Try
it? Yeah, let's try it a little
bit.
Wow,
you're very
I'm
aggressive.
on spot.
Calm down, Rum Daddy.
I'm excited.
Calm down. Do I need to wave you down with money again? Does that make you feel better?
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite. That's the best.
That's the best.
Ooh. All right. So we'll try this here before I move into number 2.
Okay. So let's try this. Okay. This is
nope.
No, sorry, Flor de Caña. You're okay. You're okay.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
When you get into the 12, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's good.
It's a good rum.
I'll call it good.
But this is not a top 5.
Best of 2023.
This is not a top 5.
It's not best of 2023.
No.
Okay. I will take any plantation rum. I will take a ton of craft rums, but I understand the experts aren't going to take the craft rums.
Because they don't know about them.
But I get
That's where we come in.
So I totally get it. That's why we have a way better perspective than they do.
Yes.
But if I'm going big brands and stuff, I will take any plantation over the Flor de Caña 12.
Definitely.
Any one of them. And I think there's several others. Zaccapa's on there.
Zacapa.
I think
let's take a look.
Oh God, I don't want to get too deep into the list, but yes, I feel like there is many more that Barcelo's probably on that list for the most point. Yeah,
Real McCoy.
Anywho, we could go on. I don't agree with that one.
El Dorado.
Yeah, I don't agree. I don't agree with the Flor de Caña 12. Let's leave it at that. Number two on their list of the best rums of 2023. Mount Gay Rum Black Barrel. I can't speak on this because I've never been able to have it because this is one that has nuts in it.
Yep.
It has nuts in it. So what do you think, Royer? Does the Black Barrel make a top rum that people should be trying?
I think it's good that they're picking outside of the normal circle.
I agree. I do like that.
I think that's
good to see.
That's really commendable.
I do too.
But I don't feel that's a top 5 rum for an entire year.
Okay. I mean, I can't speak on it.
I just don't. It's good rum.
So I can't have it.
Right. But
it's so sad. They think it's the second best and I can't even have it.
It's that.
Not quite there.
No.
Okay.
No.
This last one, their number 1 rum that you should try that they think is the best rum of 2023.
All right.
I'll tell you this before I tell you. Before I tell you what it is, Royer. What do you think it is?
What do I?
I'll tell you this. It's not what you like. One of the big brands that we talk about. Whatever. It's not any of that.
Do we have it behind the bar?
We do not at the moment have it behind the bar, but we have had it, and they were at the last Chicago Rum Fest we were at.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Hang on. Do we have their card?
No, I don't think we do. I couldn't tell you if we did because you just have a stack of cards. But I'll tell you this: I'm not going to make you guess forever. Okay, there's no studying. No. So I'll give you a hint. One hit.
Okay.
They are automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh.
Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty good. It's wide open there. That's a wide open clue.
We did have
their hips don't lie.
Yeah.
Their hips don't lie.
Yeah. Was it 10-1?
It is 10-1. It is 10-1 white rum, which I disagree with.
Should not be their white
rum.
Yeah, should not be the white rum.
I do not think it should be the white rum. I think it should be their other one. I don't remember exactly what it's called. The darker, the aged one. The white rum is good. It's a great cocktail mixer. It's very fun, but I think it should be the other one.
So yeah, I agree.
The other one I think is better overall. You can do so much more with it. It's still a fun cocktail drink, but you can have it on its own. It's amazing. It's tremendous. It's tons of fun.
To me, part of the sad thing about this is there's just a lot of big money that is involved in this top 5.
There is, and the reason being is because I don't know all the sites that are involved.
So
but like Rolling Stone.
Just so everyone understands, sometimes when you read it in the news like this, it is actually a paid sponsorship. Okay?
Which this could all be, because every single one of these rums could absolutely pay for
number
this spot.
4 for this much money.
Yep. Which I could totally see this being. I do think these are all fun rums.
Happen.
I do think these are all fun rums you should get out there and try. Do I think they're the best rums of 2023? No, I don't think. Honestly, like if you're out there trying craft rum, I don't think any of these 5 are in the top 5 because you're going to find better stuff in your palate.
You will find better stuff for your palate.
The only one that I think is really close is their number 1 of 10-1, but I think it should be the other rum, not the white rum.
Yes.
But they're really close there because I think that's a really cool, fun rum that should be a top rum tried this year. Yep. Very cool. It does get into traditional pot still agricole flavors, so you got to be aware of that. But it's coming in, and those flavors are taking over, and they're leading the market right now for that aspect, and I love that.
So let's read some of the comments here.
Okay.
I think we've got quite a few here.
I really like how you aren't some of those snobs out there. You have to drink XYZ brand to be a real rum drinker. Sometimes these sugar rums get people into rum. Absolutely. We're not. We're never going to tell you it's wrong. If it has sugar, if it's whatever, if it's not something we would drink, that doesn't mean anything to us.
Drink it.
Be in the rum. Try stuff. Develop your palate.
We've had
enjoy it and share that.
We're doing it wrong.
We've been told we're
not
going to
tell you that.
We still mix expensive rum, like hundreds of dollars of rum
with the
Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi.
We do it.
We'll still do it. We'll still be doing it again and again and again. We're never going to stop. It's what we do. Okay. So it's just one of those things that like never let people pressure you out of rum. Never let them bully you out of what you like.
Yep.
Keep doing what you like to do and keep working. All I'm saying is try other stuff too. That's all we say is make sure you don't limit yourself because there's so much. There's so much. We have hundreds of videos expressing that.
Yes. Be the captain of your own ship.
People who drink rum are the experts. Dang right, Teddy Bear. Dang right.
Yeah, baby.
2023 isn't half done yet, and they already have a list. Yeah. Our list comes out at the end of the year, like November.
Paid sponsorships.
November, our list comes out. We'll tell you the top rums of the year that you should try.
Of the rums that we've had
for the next year. That's what we do, right? Let's see here. I've had Black Barrel. It's good. Let's say I've heard Black Barrel is good, but haven't had it yet.
It is. It's good.
Mount Gay Black Barrel is excellent. Alton says Mount Gay Black Barrel is very tasty, but I don't know if it's above Appleton 8. Bryce says, understandably. Yep. Let's see here. Just Rum Maple 3-year. I love that rum.
Yeah.
I love that rum. It's a great rum.
That's my favorite.
That is an insanely good rum. Is anybody else having trouble getting Appleton 8? I can't find it here in Kansas these days. I will say that for whatever reason, rum took a little bit of a hiccup over the last 6 months. It's coming back, so don't worry. But yes, keep asking for it. You should be able to still get it. Ask your liquor stores. For whatever reason, we saw a 6-month hiccup, and I don't know why.
I still have to wonder if it isn't still a bottling issue.
It could be. Let's see here. Maybe I haven't had enough Appleton 8-year yet, but Their 12 year is my favorite from them. Understandably, they're still really good. There's nothing wrong with that.
Both are very good.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. 12 years definitely. Bryce says 12 years definitely way better. It also is a little expensive for an everyday rum for me. Understandably so. Surprisingly, I can't get it here, but it's up there in price. If I remember correctly, I've been getting others first. Understood. Love the show. New to rum. CJ, we love you. Glad you're in rum. Glad you're drinking rum. You're a winner in our book. That's all I'm saying. You're a winner. Way to be a winner, CJ.
You know, if you enjoy the rum,
champion of champions. I love it. Yes, lots of rums being added to my list, as they should be. You got to be trying rums. We have hundreds of videos for you to go watch.
Yes.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
And we have a lot of fun doing it.
Yes, we do. We're drinking rum. It's the best. Rum is fun. Let's see here. Roger says, enjoy Chicago Rum Fest. Thank you.
We will do our best.
We will do our best. There's a lot of great rum reviews for you to check out on here. Yes, there is. Minister B says, recently I was introduced to Bumbu on ice. I quite enjoy it with a hint of banana. Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, the Bumbu is got that banana caramel flavor. It's delicious. And even though it's a little sweeter, it's got the sugars in it. You put it on ice, you mix it in. It's a fun rum. It's fun.
A fun rum.
It's fun. You know, no matter what Royer says, it's a fun rum.
Don't even go there. Don't go there. Don't get me started. Bumbu is a very good rum.
Yeah, he's getting all worked up now. He has it. He's gonna prove it. He's like, I have it.
That's why we have a bottle back here.
He's like, oh my gosh,
this is why we have this.
I bought this bottle and I brought it over.
He did not buy this bottle. I bought this bottle out to Sam's for $28.
I actually bring this bottle with me every time I come over. So,
I'm not listening to him.
I love it. Turning us all into rum collectors. Jeremy, we do our best. We really do try to do that. Enjoy the rum world. The best rum group in all of YouTube. This is the best rum community in all of YouTube. Make sure you check out the links for the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group.
Best people here.
Make sure you're hanging out all the time. We always got new stuff coming out, but this is the best rum community.
And we've said it before, we'll say it again. This is a judgment-free zone.
Everybody loves rum, hangs out, as you can see by the welcoming members of this group.
You can share your opinions safely.
Everybody's going to welcome you here because we all have fun. We all drink rum. We all share it. We love it. It's
that rum community, and it's just full of good people.
Yeah, it is. So tonight we have ran like 12 minutes over. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you check out the links down below for the Facebook group, Just Drinking After Hours, our rum club in the Patreon, which we're shipping premium rums to your doorstep. And we're drinking rums every single month, getting craft distillers to send them out. So make sure if you're looking for a premium, if you're looking for a premium rum experience, you go check out those links down below there. Join the Rum Club. Hang out with us a little bit more. We appreciate you guys for helping us spread the good word of rum, giving us those thumbs ups, helping more people find rum. We appreciate you. You are all the #1 people in the rum community. It's because of you we're able to do this, and we're so thankful and grateful, and we're looking forward to being able to hang out with you guys more and do more stuff. You guys are amazing. With that, Royer, let's get these beautiful people home safe.
Always drink responsibly.
Oh, wait. I messed it up.
What did you mess up?
I got to redo it.
The whole thing?
Nope, just this part. Are you ready?
Yep.
With that, Royer. Nope, see, I messed it up again. With that, Rum Daddy Royer. Let's get these beautiful people home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive, and no rums or harm during the making of this video.
Not at all, but one Rum Daddy Royer was born. We'll see you next time, guys.
Take care.